Should this gadget be even considered a multi-tool? Let's find out in this video review. Hello and welcome back to the Geek Tech Show, and in today's video we are going to be checking out this. What is this? Well, this is the Leatherman Squirt, and I've been really surprised by the small size of it. So I want to show you a few other tools by Leatherman, and specifically is for you to figure out, should you actually get this for yourself or really not? Is this worth it for you to actually buy? So this one is the Leatherman Micra. And as I got this piece, I initially thought this would be pretty big. In the pictures and everything, it looks kind of big. And then I got this, and no, it is tiny. It is very, very small. Is this a good thing? Depends. Compared to the Micro, and compared to the free T4, you can see that this is the size of multi-tools we're used to from Leatherman, and it's big and it's good, no complaints. On the other hand, the Micro over here, I bought it and I expected this to be small because it's the Micro. But with the Squirt, I was expecting something so much bigger. And we get the same exact kind of a tool here. It's almost identical as the Micro. So you might ask, well, might as well get the Micro, no? Now, if you're going for something this small, the price-wise, they're almost identical as well. But there's pluses and minuses with the Micro versus the Squirt. So first off, the Squirt has a small ruler on the side, and it gives you like 1 inch right here. You can see there is actually 2 inches right there, and it gives you the centimeter readout as well on here. So you don't need a small ruler in case you actually want to use one. On the other hand, this tool right here is small. It's very tiny, and it doesn't feature the ruler like this one. So that's a minus for the Squirt and a plus for the Micro. Also, the Micro, one of the things I dislike about this is that if you need to get something and you need any of the tools, they are not on the outside. On the Squirt, the most essential of the tools are on the outside, so you can get the knife out right away. In this one, to get the knife out, you need to open this up, and you need to get it out of here. You need to find where it is, and so on. You can see how it's about the same size, but get it out. Look how many steps I have to do to get this out, and that's not a good thing. So to get the knife out, to put it back together, this is work, by the way. Let's try it again and see how fast it takes to get the knife out. So knife out, fast. Knife out. I have to find where it is. You can see how long it took me to get the same exact tool in here. So definitely that's one plus for this one. For the Squirt, the knife is out and it is much faster. In fact, the more I use this mini tool, the more I like it. Way more than I like the Micro. So the Micro features, I love the scissors. It's one of the best things they have here. Now, the Squirt would have been even better tool if it had the scissors in here. Unfortunately, it has this, which is the pliers, which is still good. Has a small cutter right here, but it's nothing like compared to the scissors. I mean, if you need scissors and you need in a small multi-tool, this is it. It gives you the scissors right here, and you get that, and you get some extra tools. This one gives you the wrench, which sometimes you need a wrench. It gives you a small cutter, which sometimes you need that. But I like the ability to access my tools fast on the go. So this gives you the sharpener over here, which I think is just cool tool to have. It gives you the knife, which is easily comes out. It gives you, wait, what is this? It's the sharpener again. I got it out. I thought it was a different tool. No, it was the same thing. But it does give you this right here. Look at that. This is a cool tool right here. Gives you a lot of small tools that are not really. What about this thing right here? This one is hard to get. There we go. I got this. The can opener. I've got a can opener over here, which is cool. Very small can opener, and we have a Phillips right here too. On the other side, we have another screwdriver bit tucked in here. Now, the problem is with this part is that they're so hard to get out. Makes them a little less useful. But we have the second Phillips pike tool right here too. No, that's not a Phillips pike tool. I don't know, it's just a pointer. If you guys know what this is, let me know. But pretty much, oh yes. And we got the scissors. We got a miniature. This is like a wannabe scissors on this thing. So yes, we have the scissors. It is small. So the good thing is with the scissors, the whole thing goes right inside here. So the Leatherman Squirt gives you all the essentials in a very small and unique package. And it's so small. Shouldn't be called the Squirt. Well, it should be called something else. It should be called Essential. I don't know what you should be calling it, but this is the Micra. This is just a new version of the Micra. That's pretty much it. On the other hand, what tools do we have here? We have the knife. We got something very similar. We got this one, which is very similar over there as well. By the way, they're easier to access. We have right here this tweezers. We have very similar tools. It's pretty much the same identical thing. Very similar, very likewise, almost identical in terms of functions. And it really comes down to two things. One, you need this stuff outside or you need it on the inside. Me personally, I like it like this. Easy access to as essentials outside. Unfortunately, some of the other essentials here are a little harder for me to get out. And that is just a big bummer that if you don't have good nails, which I don't, it's pretty hard to get some of those miniature things here. But if you just need the knife, you need the pliers, and you need a small kind of scissors. This used to be TSA friendly, by the way, not anymore. You got a knife in here and that's it. That makes it, yes, such a small knife is no longer TSA friendly. But it's so small we don't even catch it. But I wouldn't even bring it over because most likely they would just confiscate something like this and bye-bye. So, but overall, both tools are nice looking. I actually like both of them, but I think for my use and for something I have not been able to use pretty much almost all the time because of the design, I think the Leatherman Squirt here is really the ultimate winner when it comes with the Micra. Both are small and yet having the ability to easily access them, the coolness, the slickness of the design, just how ancient this one actually looks like. I tell you that this, I can feel the quality in the Squirt. I cannot feel the quality in the Micra. And between those two, I pick the Squirt over the Micra any day. Let me know down below, which one are you picking? Which one you are gonna get? And specifically, which is the better Leatherman Multitool? And in case you wanna know the measurement and the weight of both of those tools, let's go ahead and find out. So the weight here, this one, the Squirt, is about 3 ounces. On the other hand, this one right here is only 2 ounces. There's a big difference between them. Both of them are about identical when it comes to size-wise. So let's go ahead and get some measurements over here just to check it out. So this one is about 2 inches, and opening them up gets you about 4 inches long, which is pretty good and decent for what it is. And over here, it's about 3/4 of an inch. And this one is about 2.5 of an inch long. Thank you so much for getting all the way to the end of this video. And you're probably considering which one of those 2 multi-tools should be in your collection and which one should not. Apart from it from being a collector's item, which I really don't think it is, in terms of usefulness, the Leatherman Micra is not really that useful. On the other hand, the Leatherman Squirt gives you everything you need in a multi-tool and so much more, which is why I highly recommend for you to get the Leatherman Squirt, which is one of the cheapest and the smallest multi-tools that Leatherman actually makes. Now, if only I could balance this, it would be a big bonus. And actually, when it comes to the balancing test, this one wins and this one fails. Big time. And therefore, the ultimate winner is this, the Squirt. There, focus is on.